Deborah's connecting.
Hey, everybody who are entering, we are live on YouTube. Just letting you all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I know we're celebrities.
Hi,
Ah,
guys.
Deborah! Hi.
You know what,
Nice
Ann?
hat.
Ann?
Yes. Is this Marcy?
Yes, it's a lot better than a lot of the other stuff one can find these days on YouTube.
Oh, I know. I know. We are exciting. Let me tell you. I'm so glad for their support, Marcy. This is so great.
I didn't think I was going to get in time, so I probably won't stay the whole time, but I want to
Okay.
see.
That's okay. I'm glad that you're here. It's so nice of you to come.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, magicians.
Hey, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hey, Jawanza.
Good to see everybody.
Hey, Marcy, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. We don't see you. Where's your face?
We don't see you either, Marcy.
No? Oh, let me start the, I forgot. You know, I don't really understand these things so well.
It's okay.
It's a senior center,
There
of
you
course.
are.
There she is.
Hi, Harold.
Now it's on, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you guys see me
People have
now?
entered the waiting room.
Hi, Joanza.
Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, guys?
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So how many magicians do we have today?
18.
What?
We have 5 today.
No, seriously.
I'd have to
Also
say
an
for a half-hour
an
magic show, they would have to all be pretty slow tricks. Pretty fast tricks.
We actually have a few magicians who are working. One is a pharmacist over at Maimonides Hospital, and this was her on day.
Oh, I know who that is.
So we had a few that are working
Working today.
and couldn't make it today. Luckily, I was able to. I had a bris early this morning, not mine.
I would hope not.
Yeah, I would know.
Hospital.
All
All right.
Hey,
We still have
Marcy, I'm seeing you
coming in.
from the nose down. Marcy, you're only visible from the nose down.
Yeah, how do I don't know. Wait, is
There
that
you
better?
go.
There you go.
I
See?
barely,
Well done, Marcy.
is that
No,
better?
leave it there, you're
Marcy's
fine.
back, yes.
Perfect.
You know what happened? The guys cleaned my office this morning and they must have moved the camera, the position of the camera when they
Well,
cleaned.
then you can fire them.
Yeah, that's why.
Up with their head. Take away their mop. Marcy, you're only visible from the nose down.
Yeah, how do I don't know. Wait.
Hey, guys, you know, just letting everybody know, we're going to get started in 2 minutes. And eventually I'm going to have all the co-hosts help me mute everybody who is not performing. It's just so we don't have extra background noise. But we can chat for just a minute or so longer. I'm so glad that you're here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Take away their mop.
So good to see everybody.
From the nose down.
Cool,
Oh, wait, Marilyn's here.
Hi,
Hi,
Hey,
Marilyn.
Marilyn.
how are you?
Good. Mara's here too. Mara Bragg.
Oh, hi,
Hey, Mara.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Is Pilar?
And Judy-
Oh, Pilar's connecting.
Glad to be here. Hi, Lisa.
now Judith Kalb is my aunt from Indiana. We've been doing these
Oh,
magic
cool.
tricks
Welcome,
together.
Judith. Welcome. Pilar's connecting now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm on.
Hi, Pilar.
Hi, Judith.
Hello.
Judith, Ann has been mentioning that you've been joining the group.
Yeah, I'm kind of a,
Now, Judith Kalb is my aunt from Indiana.
I'm an outsider.
Totally okay. We'd love to have you. We're so glad you're joining us.
Yes, I'm on.
Thank you.
The magic class has gone national.
It has. Hey, everybody, you know what? It's about time to start. Can I ask my co-host to help me mute all the people who are not Gary, me, or the first magician today? Can we start doing that? Just so we don't have extra background noise?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Gary. Love the attitude. You're hired. Oh, Excellent, everybody. Welcome to Magic for All with Gary Dreifus. It is magic for all, but the humor is for some. My name is Votaw. I am one of your hosts. I am the Director of Health and Wellness at the Center for Adults Living Well at the YWHA and YMHA and YWHA of Washington Heights and Inwood. And we have been together in this time of quarantine, and we have been refusing to be socially isolated. We have learned new skills. Welcome to our virtual magic show. And now here's the man who needs no introduction, except to everyone who doesn't know him, Gary Dreifus of Coney Island, Brooklyn. Yay!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first remote interactive magic show. Hopefully not the last. I want to show you something. This is a list of all, and Anne, if you can put it into speaker mode.
Speaker mode, darling.
Speaker view,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll try that. Hold on.
So that'll blow it up.
Well, everybody, if you can also hover your mouse over Gary's box, you'll see 3 dots. You can pin that video to make it the largest one, but I'll be right with you, Gary.
Okay,
All right.
there we go. Okay, this is a list of all the classes given at the Y during this quarantine. You can see there are some very interesting classes, but we're going to find the best class given at the Y while we're all being quarantined. So what I want you to do, everybody, place your finger on any gray square. Place your finger on any gray square. Good. Now move your finger left or right to the nearest white square. Now move your finger up or down to the nearest gray square. Move your finger diagonally to the nearest white square. Now move your finger left or right to the nearest gray square. And concentrate on the best class given at the Y. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very interesting few months. It's interesting for me because I've always been an advocate of teaching in a group. So we had to come up with all sorts of things to learn that we could do remotely. And I have to tell you, these students have been fantastic. So without further ado, let me introduce you to our first performer, Harold.
All right.
Okay. These are the times that try men's souls. And to relieve a lot of this trying, we have comfort food. And one of my favorite comfort foods is M&M's dark chocolate peanuts, among others. And these come in various colors. My favorite color is all of them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out which is your favorite color. And I will bet you $1 that I can guess what your favorite color is. Now I need a volunteer to pick a color. So would somebody please volunteer?
Red.
Red. Okay, somebody's. How about orange? Since it's orange.
Orange.
Okay. And it just so happens that I happen to have left one M&M in the bag. And that color is orange. Because I knew that's the color you were going to pick.
Okay, let's hear for Harold. That was fantastic. Next up, a man who's been studying very hard during this quarantine, Norman.
How's Norman?
Norm, you're on mute.
All right, wait a minute.
Then you're on the picture.
Okay, so in the land of COVID, we need some magic and some tricks, and okay, so I need a volunteer. Who's available?
Me.
All right, who was that? Whoever that was, you're the volunteer. Who is it? Who was screaming yes? Hello?
Avery.
Avery. All right, Avery. All right, Avery. Where are you? Avery?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, good.
Avery, turn your video on.
Oh, hi. Oh.
Avery, come on.
There she is.
All right, we're good?
Yeah.
Right.
Hi.
Okay. And we're getting photo bombed here. It never fails. Okay, so Avery, what I need you to do is, as I riffle the cards, I just want you to say stop whenever you want, and that's the way we're gonna find your card. So just anytime you're ready, just say stop. No, a little slow there. Try it again.
Stop.
Avery? No, I got a riffle. Here, wait.
Stop.
Okay, good. We got that first part out of the way. All right, now I want you to take a close look. I'm just going to give you a peek here so that nobody, so you can see. And I'm closing my eyes. Do you have the card memorized?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to hold the cards up, and I want you to tell me when you see your card, and I will stop. And just anytime you're ready, Avery, just tell me. Avery?
Yeah.
Did you see your card yet?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, want you to try again? What happened here? Come on, you're a smart kid. Where's the card? No?
Not there.
Not there? All right, well, listen, this is all about, the year of the plague here. And so sometimes, the masks we're wearing, hide important details. And today, the detail is that we all can defeat COVID-19. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, Norman. And it's nice, his whole family is here. And we even had a surprise visit from Gail. So that Next up, a man who joined us a little later during the class, but he caught up very well. Let's hear for Jim.
Hey, everybody, good morning. Earlier, there's so many of you. I'll tell you what I was going to do. I mentioned this to Ann before. I'm gonna make some popcorn for you. But the one thing is my microwave's not working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some popcorn in a bag. I'm gonna get back on camera so you can see me put some popcorn in a bag. And you can hear it fall in the bag. And hopefully it won't fall on the floor. Then what I'm gonna do is take this, I'm gonna fold over the bag. And I'm going to use a light source to cook my popcorn. If you can see this.
Jim, you're a little out of focus there.
I'm sorry, out of focus. Ain't great. My light source went to mute. But anyway, I have a backup because always magicians have a good backup. Let's see. So I have a light source. You take it, you can hear it cooking. So I'm going to put this down over here on the side. Well, I introduce you to my two assistants, Gumby and well, three. Gumby and Pokey, they're helping me with my next illusion. And my cousin, as you can see, I'm wearing his face. This is the story of two thieves, count them, two thieves and 5 sheep. 2 thieves that are pesky and 5 sheep, as you can see. Put this out of the way. So, yes, it's a real glass bowl, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, there were 2 empty barns next to where the sheep were in the meadow. And along came the 2 thieves and they went, whoa, lamb on the hoof. That would be clothing and mutton and all kinds of good stuff, including symbols for a couple of universities and NFL teams. Well, so the 2 thieves decided that they would then go into the 2 barns one at a time and wait until the sun came down so that they could then steal the sheep and go off into the abattoir and shearing and everything else. So let me make sure that you can see this. Let me position this a little bit better. Hold on. There we go. Now, here are the 5 sheep. So the sun came down and they grabbed the first sheep, they grabbed the second sheep, they grabbed the 3rd sheep, the 4th sheep, and the 5th sheep. Well, what happened? The sheriff came by and said, oh my God, where'd the sheep go? I just saw them here 20 minutes ago. I got to go get a posse to find the guys who took the sheep. With that, he rides off. Now, the 2 guys in the barn are like, well, you know, the sheep are nice, but we don't want to get killed for them. So what they did was put the sheep back into the field. And the posse came back out and they go, sheriff's been hitting the old red eye again. The sheep are still here. What's the deal? What's the deal? So they all ride off. So the 2 thieves, whoa, hold on. Oh, God. Well, the one thief, they remember that happened in rehearsal. I flattened it and it still happened. Anyway, so to make it out, the nighttime came and then they took and put the sheep back in the barns. And when the guys came in, they said, well, there's no sheep. Even the shepherd is like, there's no sheep. What's going on? And they never looked in the barn until the very end when he saw the 5 sheep in one barn and the 2 thieves in the other. Now, I haven't forgotten about the popcorn. And I think it's going to be pretty well finished. In fact, there's enough popcorn, I think, to go around. What do you think? There's 1 bowl and we'll pass it out as we go. All right? Thank you very much.
Let's hear for Jim.
Sir.
Oh, I love a good story.
Thank you. So do I.
Our next performer is our long distance student. Let's hear for Judy.
Judy, all right.
Hold it, Judy. We have to unmute you.
We're going to unmute you, Judy. All right. Can I have one of my co-hosts help unmute me? Unmute Judy. Hey, can I have one of my co-hosts unmute Judy?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
There
it.
we go. We're going to do it. We're going to get it for you, Judy.
She must be muted on her end.
On her end.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I think. There we go, Judy. We got you.
Okay, I see Gary. He's not me. Okay.
Judy, we unmuted you. Yeah, good.
But you can't, this is a whiteboard with Sharpie on it. My grandkid wrote on here and there's some, it says, thank you to the game and a flower. So anyway, I thought, well, how am I going to get this off? So I used my scientific head and went to, I thought, well, I'll try the erase pencil that comes with this board. And I put it over this and used a cloth, and it disappeared. So how does that pen work, you suppose, that erase pencil work to get this off?
Can you hold it up a little bit more, Judy, so we can see it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then this comes off. The Sharpie comes off. So how does it do that?
I don't know.
With this magic pen. What's the magic pen? See, it comes off.
Yeah.
And I can get it cleaner than that. So I don't tell you, it's magic.
Let's hear it for Judy.
Does anybody know the chemicals?
No.
I think it's schmaltz.
Well, you know what a Sharpie is, a permanent marker, and it comes, this pen makes this come off on the board.
That's great.
Sort of.
Now,
Okay.
our final performer
It's
is
done.
also the person who put this all together. And in spite of all her other attributes, she's on her way to being a top magician. Ladies and gentlemen, Anne.
Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been such a pleasure doing this. 3 months ago, you never would have ever told me that we would be doing this. So this is it's a pretty amazing work, and everybody's been showing up every week, with lots of dedication. So I'm going to tell you that during COVID-19, I have spent a lot of time with myself. And as a result of that, I found out that I really like myself, and I would like to marry myself. And I've learned that you can now do that officially, virtually. So I just want to show you my inspiration for this trick. Can you see that? Oh, wait, let me take off and some of you are asking about highlighted videos. If you want to hover your mouse over the speaker, the person who's speaking, you can hover your mouse over that box. You'll see 3 dots. Click on that, and you will see pin video. You can hit pin video. All right, hold on just a second here. Let me get my background. All right, magic is really hard with virtual backgrounds. So here's my inspiration for the COVID-19 self-marriage trick. This is Lawrence Welk and his wife. They're my 2 favorite squares. Okay, they're my 2 favorite squares. All right, so I've got my favorite piece of bling here. Okay, you see that? You see that, Harold? I don't think you're looking, Harold. That's my favorite piece of bling. And then, because when you marry yourself, you need to have something borrowed, something old, something borrowed, and something blue. I have a beautiful piece of blue ribbon. I'll just slip that through my magic ring. Okay, you see that? Deborah, you see that? I don't think you're looking, Deborah. Deborah, you're not looking. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, good. Now, okay, I've got that. Now see, you're not watching. You're not watching. Marcy, you're not watching. Okay, good. So we've got this one, okay, and I do this. And then I do a little of this because I'm about to get married, and I do this, okay? And then I do a little bit of this, and then I do a little bit of this, and I keep on going, and I keep binding up my wrist. I keep binding up my wrist. And it's in the other hand, my friend. It moved from one hand to my other hand on my third finger. Thank you very much. It's magic.
Fantastic. Let's hear from
That's
Ann.
good. She was good.
Yeah.
She was good.
Magically delicious.
I wasn't. No, I was not good, Judy. Thank you. Judy is my aunt from Indiana. So
It was the best.
very kind. All right, everybody. I would love to thank you once again for coming to Magic for All with Gary Dreifus, where the humor is for some. And I am just so proud of our magicians. If you enjoyed this program, program was sponsored in part by a generous discretionary arts grant from New York City Council member Adonis Rodriguez. Please thank him in the neighborhood. He helped fund this. And Gary, I'm going to finish up with Gary. Gary, anything else that you would like to say?
All I want to say is if you'd like or you know somebody who would enjoy learning magic, it's every Wednesday at 10:30. Just drop Ann a little line. She'll give you the link to our Zoom instructions. Everybody, congratulations. You've worked so hard. I'm very proud of all of you. And I can't wait till next Wednesday when we learn 2 new tricks to add to our repertoires.
Thank you so much, everybody. And I do want to tell you about our
coming.
website. If you want to come to our website to join this class, it is ywashhts.org, the little backslash, AT, you spell that out, -HOME. All right, thanks everyone.
Be well, stay safe, stay healthy. Good to see you all. Take care.
Thank you. And let's have our magicians stay on. Let's have our magicians stay on. We'll have a virtual party.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
We're gonna have a virtual party. Let's have a virtual party. Like, oh, it doesn't work with the. It's too bright. Let's see if I take it back here. What does it look like? Yeah, it doesn't scan. That's interesting. The LEDs don't scan well. Anyway, oh man, I can't believe I flattened it and that